Bombay is a city of slippers, shorts, gungees, sweat, grime, stink, stench, pollution, grey skies, grey beaches.
You make it sound terrible with every word. Stop.
And yet it's my favorite city in the world. We have beautiful women like Priyanka Kochar here. Now, Bombay is also a city of
Motorcycles and bikes.
two-wheelers, right? Two-wheelers, buses, and that sort of public transport and stuff. But for those of you that have your own bikes, and a lot of girls do, I recommend it for sure. So girls with bikes or bikes with girls, this look is for you. When you're riding a bike, are you very sweaty normally?
Oh, all the time. I'm sitting here and that was one of my main questions, that we're constantly, we put on our helmet and we sweat away, and then you take off your helmet and you look like you were in a war and you're back now.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that, bike, I'm not going to recommend wearing a face full of makeup and a shop full of makeup.
Yeah, that's impossible to do. Let me just
Impossible to do, exactly, which is why I'm not using concealer. I'm going to use just a little bit of foundation where required, but I am using a primer. And this one's by Savannah Colors. It's a skin primer. It's got a little iridescence to it. So if you're being photographed or something like that,
Yeah.
and you want your skin to look dewy at the end of it, it's a possibility with a primer with iridescence. But now the foundation I'm using is Warm Natural by Bobbi Brown's Long Wear Even Finish. So it's long wearing, it's smooth, it's a cream, it's got emollient, so it's nourishing your skin at the same time. I'm going to use this with my beauty blender. I'm going to pick my product and ask Priyanka to look up and just pat that on right there. Now, if you've got uneven skin and you feel like you need more coverage, then use something with heavier coverage, or use a concealer. If you want to skip on foundation completely and use just like a BB cream, that's fine. If you're using a tinted moisturizer, that's fine. And I can build. See, I'm putting a little more foundation, doubling it up under the eyes, using it as I were using a concealer itself. Just layer that on there and blend the rest. Whatever's left on the sponge, I'm going to use across her face. Now, if you're going to be riding a bike, you're definitely going to be catching some tan,
all the time.
which I like. I always recommend a good tan. So I do recommend a bronzer. Now, this one is by Burberry. This one is called Golden Radiance number 2. I'm going to take it at the back of my hand, shake the bottle a bit. You know what? You can even use it with your blender because it's a cream product. I've not used powders yet. I've not mixed textures. It's cream on cream. I'm going to ask her to smile. Use it on the high points right there. See, it's very soft and beautiful. Put that on the cheek, like so. And I'm holding the sponge very, very loosely. So we're really just putting this on all the high points of the face, where the sun catches your skin. So use it right there. A little bit on the bridge of the nose. I might use some on your eyelids to give it a little bit of a bronziness, let's see. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a Stila lip and cheek color. This is a blusher that I'm going to use on her lips and her cheeks. It's called Poppy. So I'm going to take this with a nice little artificial fiber rounded brush, just a hint of it, smiling, and put that on the apples of her cheeks. I like to put a little bit on the tip of the nose because it makes it look like she's really, got that wind in her face. And I'm going to use the same product on Priyanka's lips as well. So smile. Just like so. This is the beauty of cream blushers. You can use them on the lips as well. This works like a stain,
Yeah,
so
this
I'd
works
recommend
great.
stains. So this is enough. You don't have too much touch-up to do. Now, as much as you want your skin to look translucent, you are going to be a bit sweaty, I'd say,
All
from
the
the
time.
ride.
Yeah.
So if you feel like powdering your face, I don't normally use powders much, but I do love Maybelline's Master Fix loose powder. So I'm just going to take the powder and dust it only on the high points of the face, a little bit around the nose, upper lip, just where you know you're going to be sweaty. Yeah, so that's the difference between a compact. Now, Studio Fix by MAC is a full coverage foundation. not just a powder, it's a foundation, and it's a full coverage foundation. So I'm just going to put it on the eyelids so we don't crease up too much. And a little bit on the center of the forehead. Remember, because I've highlighted these points, I still want the shine over there. She looks fresh. And now we're going to add a little more highlighter. This one's a new product called Goddess of Love by I Love Makeup. Now, I don't know, I found this, it was just a...
It's so cute.
Yeah, I found it beautiful in car in Bombay. It's a golden highlighter. I'll show it to you against my skin. See? Right, so it's a beautiful gold. But I'm going to use this with the same blusher brush. I don't like to waste. This is exactly what I'm using on Priyanka's face. 5 brushes, right? I don't like to waste time and product, so I'm going to take this highlighter and throw it right there on the cheekbone, bridge of the nose, the other cheekbone, and because I want a little more dewiness, I'm going to put it on her eyelid as well, just there in the middle. Blend with another finger, just in the middle, so we have a little bit of highlight. Light is playing with her skin just a little bit. Now this brow pencil is by Makeup Forever and it's called N for November 5, okay? And I'm just gonna draw little lines right there. I'm just filling in the sparse areas. I'm going to raise the brow a little bit here just because I think it might look nicer. Let's see. And then I'm going to take a spoolie brush and brush the hell out of that shit. So you can say this on YouTube. We're keeping the brows modern, full, bushy. And then I'm going to brush that out. Now I've curled one of Priyanka's lashes. You can see the difference. I really recommend a good curler. This one's by NYX, but there's nothing like a curler to lift up your lashes, and then you seal that lift with mascara, right? So I'm gonna curl this one as well, down at your feet. There we go. Okay, now, and for all the days that you're gonna experience a lot of sweat and maybe rain, I don't know, and tears, this is waterproof mascara by Givenchy. And it's called Phenomenize. I love this brush. Just open and look down, and I'm just gonna wave that back and forth. And now the other eye. Now one of the last few steps, this is Colossal Kohl in smoked silver.
Silver? Interesting, never tried that before.
So I'm gonna just put this like I would a kajal, and then look down at your feet. I'm going to particularly load up the kajal on the outside area of the eye. Now for Priyanka's hair, I'm just going to undo her pony, and she's got very nice long hair. I'm just going to take a little bit of sea salt spray. This one's by Bumble and Bumble. Ask her to throw her head back, just spritz this. You know, there's a difference between beachy and biker girl, but I mean, you're gonna obviously get grime in your hair anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm just adding to the story. So when you take that helmet off,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. And this one's again a thickening cream. It's called BB Thickening by Bumble and Bumble. You know, take whatever you can with your fingers. See whatever side you like your hair parted. If you like a middle, leave a middle. Right?
I love it.
Yeah. See, you got a beautiful life in the hair. Tuck it behind your ears, which I like. So that's how you do it. So don't forget to write in and tell us how you like this. What's your Instagram handle again?
It's Bike with Girl.
Bike ke saath ladki. I'll see you next week.
Thank you. I've always wanted to, in fact, ask you, because I'm constantly going to castings as a model, and I don't want to take rickshaws, and I always want to ride my motorcycle and go there because it's much faster. And every time I reach the destination and I enter the studio, everyone's like, "What? You came in a bike? Oh my god!" And they know because I look like a complete mess.
But I would just skip on the kajal if anything. If you're going to an audition, and everything else stays the same. But I'd skip on the pencil.
Yeah, but I feel so like my skin feels still so light even with all the makeup that you.
And you'll photograph well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So booyah. And we'll see you next week. You take care.
See ya.
See ya.